What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo? And we back talking sports, Detroit basketball. So I did a video on my team in a minute. I personally I was very, very happy about this season and how it turned out because when Jaden Ivey got injured, it could have went one or two ways, bro. We could have got inspired and played a lot better and, you know what I'm saying, finished the season out really good. If we had made the play in, I think I still would have been very happy. But K made third team all defense. All defense. K made third team all NBA. You know what I'm saying? He had his breakout year. Really, I thought last year was a really good year for him too, but the losing overshadowed it. You know what I'm saying? The losing definitely overshadowed it. This season, K was averaging 26 points a game on 47% shooting, 35% from three, 6 rebounds, 9 assists on 1 steal, and basically 1 block a game. There's only two things K needs to work on, and that's the turnovers and the finishing around the basket. The turnovers, I think, will come with getting more help. I think with Ivy back, depending on what we do this offseason, you know what I'm saying, I think that will come. The finishing around the basket and probably his 3-point shot. Get his 3-point shot together. You know what I'm saying? Because he was horrible from three. But he's so great in the mid range that he still averaged what 25, 8, and 8 in the playoffs. Not bad for somebody who just now getting into what uh, this is what his second full season playing because K was hurt the second season. But the question I have is for my Pistons fans out here, do you think that we should stay packed, or do you think that, you know what I'm saying, we should try and go get somebody, go get some big names? You know what I'm saying? So I found this article basically talking about the free agency, the future, and the trade rumors. It says the Detroit Pistons arrow is pointing up at a perfect time, and the trade rumors are already beginning to swirl. The top of the Eastern Conference has fallen into disarray in the 2025 NBA playoffs, putting the Pistons in position to climb the ranks next season. The Pistons, the number 6 seed in 24-25, after a 44-38 record, saw their most successful season since 2008. Their future is brighter than ever. What's going on? Their future is brighter than it has ever been since the going to work era 2 decades ago. Invaluable playoff experience was gained in this spring. The core, what's up? What's up, Tyson? The core, led by all NBA guard Kay Cunningham and a amalgamation of young players and solid veterans, combined with draft asset flexibility to use in trades for the first time since 2020, puts the Pistons in an inevitable position, especially when compared to competitors. The Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics, who both won 60-plus games in the regular seasons, were stunned in the second round of the playoffs by the Indiana Pacers and Knicks, respectively. Boston's immediate future is in jeopardy with first-team All-NBA forward Jason Tatum's Achilles rupture and an unattainable roughly $500 million payroll when the combining salaries and luxury tax penalties. And then it talks about the Milwaukee Bucks and so on and so forth. The Pistons have 4 key veteran free agents and maintain financial flexibility and have all young players under team control for years to come with tool of restricted free agency. Here's a look at what you need to know for the Pistons 2025 offseason. Year 2 of a promising resume by president of basketball operations, Strange and Langdon. The big question facing facing Langdon and his front office, along with Coach JB Bickerstaff, what is the Pistons' next step in roster building? The team can stay relatively status quo, as columnist Sean Wisder recently argued that it should, and avoid the temptation to use one or more of Jaden Ivey, Asar Thompson, Jalen Duren, and Ron Holland as trade chips in a bigger move to get proven all-star caliber player along Cunningham. Now, this is the cap space. There are two different paths the Pistons can take to roster building this offseason. In the unlikely scenario they operate as an under the cap team, the Pistons will have about $17 million in cap space after Cunningham made third team All-NBA, increasing his salary from $38.6 million to $46.4 million. He deserves it. However, to use the space, the Pistons would have to renounce the rights to pending unrestricted free agents with bird rights in the Tim Hardaway Jr. and Dennis Schroeder. They could use the money to re-sign Malik Beasley or take in excess salary from another team. Think Celtics three-point shooter for Sam Hauser, and then have access to the $8.8 million room mid-level exception. If the Pistons choose the more likely path to operate as an over-the-cap team, keeping the cap holds of Hardaway and Schroeder, they can use the bird right exceptions to re-sign the two while exceeding salary cap. This will also have access to the non-payer taxpayer mid-level exception and biannual exception, $5.1 million. They could use the mid-level exception to bring back Beasley, who they don't have bird rights on after he signed a 1-year, $6 million deal in 2024 free agency. They could opt to use the mid-level exception to trade for a player whose salary is $14 million or less, like Hauser, who makes $10 million in 25-26. So our salary cap is $154 million. First apron is $195, and the second apron is $207. So right now we're in a very good place. Our free agents are Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., Dennis Schroeder, Paul Reed, and Lindy Waters. I think we'll bring back Beasley and probably Schroeder, and the rest of them probably will probably go. And I think we should get a Nas Reed, or Sam Hauser might be good, but like a Nas Reed, Miles Turner, maybe draft somebody. I don't think we should make any super huge moves, but I do think that we should, tinker with the roster just a little bit. I like the way that we fought in that series, even though the refs didn't call it the right way. Either way, but it is what it is. But I think the Pistons are in a great place right now. You know what I'm saying? Whether I think they should make at least one move to get, a 4. You know what I'm saying? But if we more so stay packed and Ivy gets back healthy, we re-sign Malik Beasley, Dennis Schroeder, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Clintman, we could probably start playing him next year. I think we'll be all right, man. So I think we're in a good place to where I don't think we shouldn't do anything, though. Trey Murphy the third is out there as well. I don't think we should do nothing, but I don't think we need to go in and try to get a big name. You know what I'm saying? We have our future literally set up. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This been Who is Hendo with another video. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Yeah. What do y'all think the Pistons should do? Do y'all think they should stay packed? They should stay, content with what they have? Or should they make, big moves? Or should they just make, small moves to, retool the roster around Cade? Whatever they do, bro, it's got to be to elevate Cade and give him more help. You know what I'm saying? That has to be the end all be all. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe to my other channel, Real Hendo Reactions, and my Patreon. I did a episode for the Michigan Boy podcast, but it got deleted, so I'm gonna have to do another one. But I will be starting my reactions next season. All reactions will be on the Patreon. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out. Peace.